everybody, let's talk about that fiscal responsibility. You know, that money thing. Here's a good thing right now that Corona has done to us. It has affected everyone. All your bill collectors got folk, they know, dealing with this scenario. Here's a suggestion. I've done it. Every bill that you pay, every bill that you pay, and even the ones that you haven't paid, contact them folk. Stop letting the phone ring, go to voicemail and all that, and clicking over when you know it's a bill collector because you don't want to have that conversation. Well, guess what? Switch up. Now's a good time to pick the phone up and go, hey, Corona, got an owner? I cannot pay you guys. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Jobs have been lost, furloughed, laid off, short time. The economy is screwed right now. Everybody's giving breaks and concessions. Don't be afraid to ask for what you need. Call the car note and say, can you put these 3 months on the back end? Call the mortgage and ask the same thing. Call everybody. AT&T, everybody. What's the worst thing they can tell you is no. But in this state of the game, you're not getting many no's because it's global. Take a chance. Be fiscally responsible. Call them folk. Tell them I'd like to pay you, but I can't. What can you do for me? And then take the softest blow as you can. Spread that thing out. You got a lot of car insurance companies giving rebates back, not counseling policies because you can't pay, but be wary of stacking. That's the principle of allowing you to slide right now, stacking it up for later. Let's talk to these people and manage that process all the way through. Let's break those payments down into smaller chunks over a longer span of time. We ain't going away. 3 things are certain. Bills, death, and taxes. Handle your business. And for those who didn't get that stimulus check, go on do them taxes. You might owe a little bit, but at least you know your status. And if you got that stimulus check, thank God the clubs are closed. So we ain't got to worry about being fiduciarily irresponsible. That means spending money like it's still coming tomorrow. That means not doing what you should do with that stimulus money. But let's understand something. What I find ironic is during the Democratic presidential run, the dude Yang, right? Andrew Yang. He touted that $1,200 a month check would go a long way to stimulating the economy, helping folks make it, all this good stuff. And it was supposed to cost trillions of dollars. The Republicans laughed at it. So it's ridiculous. It's socialism. But guess what? They socially issuing out $1,200 to those who pay taxes. But they real slick with it. They're going to not pay people who haven't paid taxes, which includes most of our poor. Those who don't have to do taxes, people on public assistance and things of that nature, certain income levels, now you have to at least go to a website and get them some taxable information, ID yourself to get that $1,200. It's real crazy how you laugh at somebody's ideas, then you employ them later as you see fit. That's the type of president and government that we have. They'll take a theory and run with it, run it in the ground as long as it suffices their needs. They'll take someone else's great idea and brand it as theirs because they have none. It's crazy, right? Let's look at what's happening right now with the talking points coming out of the White House. They're doing the same thing they did in the last presidential election. Fear-mongering. Fear-mongering. They're taking the personal fears of America and turning them against you. Got you believing shit. Like, how do you tie the Second Amendment with the coronavirus pandemic? What the hell does stay-home orders have to do with taking away your guns, Donald Trump? These are deflections back into fear. You got all these protesters out here talking about, I need to go back to work. It's un-American. You taking away my choice. No, asshole. What we're trying to do is give you a life so you can be able to choose a little later. We asking everybody to do what we do during times of war, which is look out for each other and look out for the common good of all mankind. Yeah, we all are hurting in the pocketbook. Yes, I'm hurting too, believe me. But what I'm not going to do is use my selfish nature against myself and run out there and rush back to work so I get hellified sick and end up in the hospital where I wouldn't have been had I stayed my ass at home. So for all of you guys that want to run around and reopen the businesses, reopen the states, I get it. Money is tight. But what's more important? I would rather live forever poor than die today rich. Think about that. For those of us, I mean, let's look at what's happening in Georgia right now. The state's COVID is going up. The rate is increasing. They have not met any of the federal guidelines, even close to start reopening. But you know what the governor said? Oh, we're going to open up some businesses. We're going to open up some barbershops, some bowling alleys, some gyms, health places. Do you know what kind of a germ breeding ground a fucking gym is? Before the coronavirus, you would go into the gym and wipe the apparatus down before you used it if you had any sense. One of the most germiest places in the world. Bowling alleys? Who fucking bowls like that? That my health and the well-being of my family is going to be jeopardized because I want to fucking bowl? Look, what's essential? When they made the list of essential businesses, they didn't ask nobody black about that shit. They had their own essential white list, black list, Hispanic list. None of that shit coordinated. The guys in power said this is essential and this is not. How did liquor stores become essential? Huh? Oh, you home with folk you don't like, so you better drink. We don't care about domestic violence and all that other shit tied to alcoholism or abuse or anything like that, addictions, none of that. Liquor stores are essential. That's fucking retarded. Okay? What they worried about was taxable income. That's what they worried about. See, if you really look at the history of the United States of America, it's always been about taxable income. This country has always been built on greed. It is the gas that runs the car that we call capitalism. Greed. You remember Gordon Gekko when he said, greed is good. It can be useful, but good, I doubt. So, when you got folks running around talking about, open this up, and then you got folks in the White House talking about, people protesting, opening up the government equated to Rosa Parks. Fool. Civil rights don't have shit to do with a pandemic. Don't confuse. Every time somebody get into a fight, they want to compare themselves to the plight of the African American. You have got to be fucking kidding me. You have got to be fucking kidding me. African American lives been in danger since we got here. Then all of a sudden, because you protesting and you want to go back to work, you're going to be compared to Rosa Parks. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. Stephen, over at the White House, looking like Count Dracula in the background behind that orange orangutan. He's the guy spewing all of the white supremacy. You know, it's real crazy that white supremacists would now use civil rights as their basis for their argument to change the economy of what we're going through. They don't have no science. They don't have no facts. So they're going to jump back and now act like they're being oppressed when they've always been the oppressor. You got to be fucking kidding me. Gun sales that went through the roof since the coronavirus. So I guess we're going to be zombies now? Is that what we're looking for, the zombie apocalypse? You think people with the coronavirus going to start breaking into your house and eating your family? You lost your goddamn mind. You think it's going to get so bad in the stores that we're going to riot and start coming into your house? So now they're going to use this to try to slow down the curve of gun laws being changed. You got these Second Right Amendment knuckleheads going around, you know, and they're the ones who stirring up all these open our business protests. You got to understand what's really going on here, people. They're taking this pandemic and pushing your fears to equate it to their causes. That's not what this is about. This is a health issue, an international health crisis. It's called a pandemic for a reason, okay? It spans the globe. It has no racial profile. It don't care who you are other than the ones with a compromised immune system are weakened a lot faster because that's just how viruses work. And please don't listen to the president tell you to take some stupid ass malaria drug. That shit will fuck up your heart and your kidney. And it don't work. Ain't no science behind it. That's some shit he picked up on the internet and pushed it out to y'all, and Fox ran with it, and all these other knuckleheads that run with it, everything he says. And please don't listen to them goddamn televangelists who are going out talking about coronavirus, poof, be gone, it's over. Come on, Kenneth Copeland, get in your fucking jet and crash it. Yeah, I said it. Now fuck you want to come on the internet talking about some in the name of whatever, poof, you're gone, it's over. You've got to be kidding me. Tell that to all the families who can't have funerals right now for their loved ones that just departed. Tell that to the people on ventilators having hard time breathing, feeling like they're drowning while they're wide awake. Come on, folks, let's get real, man. Let's keep the main thing the main thing. This is a health crisis for everyone. This ain't about John Digger, Harry, who you like, who you don't like. This is about perseverance of the entire human race, not just in oneself. Stop being so fucking selfish. Yeah, we all hurting, man. Money's tight. Shit is terrible. But we got a chance, and this too shall pass. When? I don't know. But I'm not going to make it worse while I'm going through the passage. You know, I'm not going to run through hell with pork chop drawers on, hoping that the dogs don't bite, or gasoline drawers on, hoping I don't catch on fire. Come on, people, let's be real. Here's the thing, man. We got to take care of ourselves and then help take care of the rest of the human race. But we got to look at what's happening politically outside. Don't be dismayed. Don't be fooled or tricked into believing that your health does not count. This ain't a PSA. Damn that. This is straight facts. I'm not going anywhere or doing anything that's going to jeopardize my life and those that I love. I'm serious. I'm just not doing it. So I heard the governor in Georgia talk about all the reasons why he's reopening the state. And he mentioned health not one time. He talked about economy. He talked about mortgages. He talked about businesses suffering. He never once talked about the health of the community that he's supposed to be serving. He talked about boosting the economy. Damn the economy. If ain't nobody here to live it, come on, people. What's really important? I'm going to tell you what's important. Come November, get your ass out there to vote. I don't give a fuck if it's done online, by mail, or whatever. We need to get these clowns out of office. Do you understand that Stacey Abrams would have won Georgia had that race been fair, but it's nothing fair in politics. Not in these United States of America. A country that was founded by criminals, for criminals, with criminals, and we're all criminals. Damn right. You live in America, you're a damn criminal. Yeah, I said it. I'm a criminal, you're a criminal. Oh, you haven't committed a crime. Really? Check yourself. How many times you tried to beat the system? How many pieces of gum you took as a kid? Oh, you one of them goody two shoes? Really? Oh, okay. How many times you sniped that coworker so you can get that advance? Come on. I mean, we all have done some criminal acts. It's just the American way. Remember it said, we the people. We are the people. But let's look at the ones who are really jerking off and pulling out chain. You know, Ralph Northam in Virginia, I thought he was a joke. And I still have a little problems with him and that black face and all that type of stuff. But he is standing up and saying, right now, you know, let's curb that gun piece. This is a good time to, we ain't taking away your guns. We just making sure the people who got the guns are the people who's supposed to have them. That's not taking away the guns. Damn, I want somebody crazy running in, buying up 4.5 AK-47s and all the damn ammunition they can carry. And we want to have on the news and pray. Let's have prayer for all the mass shooting victims. Okay, let's stop selling them motherfuckers all the bullets. I got a way to take all this gun violence around the table. Every black man in America, go register and buy a fucking gun. Yeah, I stole that from Dave Chappelle. If every black man in America registers and buys a gun, I guarantee you they're going to change them damn gun laws. I can guarantee you that. Because it ain't about the advancement of weaponry. It ain't about protection. It's about control. Like everything else in America. It's about this majority wanting to stay in control. It's real simple. It's really, really simple. So, their numbers are dwindling. They can't repopulate. So they're going to stack the courts with conservatives like they're doing today. To make sure when their population dwindles, we'll still have all of the mechanisms in place for supremacy. Ask yourself, why am I sitting back letting that happen? Even if I'm white, I don't want to be a white supremacist. I just want to be an American. Equal footing, happy, joyous, free. I want all the platitudes that was availed to me in the Constitution. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. What happened to that shit? Well, I mean, when they wrote it, they weren't talking about people like me. Because at that time, we was considered 1/5 of a man. But now we know better, so let's do better. We got to vote. Every breathing body, 18 and over, should be a registered voter. Period. And you should vote with your head, not your heart. Let's look at the facts. Let's stop voting down party lines. Let's look at every candidate and vote them on their merit. Let's get rid of those Mitch McConnell motherfuckers that keep running unopposed. Let's go all the way down to our local sheriffs and stop voting for these clowns. If you don't like the way the police acting in your area, stop voting for their leadership. If you don't like the things that your mayor's doing, don't fucking vote for them. We definitely don't like what this country has become. We're the laughing stock around the world. Let's not give this orange orangutan 4 more years to fuck up our lives. Please, people, vote. Because had you voted, we may not be in this cesspool of a mess we're in today. Everything is interrelated. Trust me, Corona is real. It's a killer. It is a virus. It's not the fucking flu. And it is more deadlier than the flu. That's another one of those fucking conspiracy theories. Oh, the flu killed more people. That's bullshit. Look at the numbers. Per capita. That means per individual. Okay? Look at the way this thing is distribute it from person to person and how we can help. Let's look at the countries that's really set forth and done some engaging things like South Korea. Even in Italy, where it really hit hard, fast, and hard, they made those folks stay the fuck inside. Well, we couldn't do that because we're too selfish and self-centered for that. We don't give a shit about each other. Not to that degree. You're going to stop me from going to the club, really? I can't go to the movies. I can't get my hair done. I can't get my nails done. I can't go to work. But you're the same person that was complaining about the goddamn job 3 weeks ago. Now all of a sudden you want to go back there. Really? No, what you miss is the income, folk. And the freedom and the association with people. I get it. I'm the same monster. But I'm going to tell you something. Here at Politicking Our Way, we believe in love, living on variable emotions. When we're up, we're up. When we're down, we're down. But one thing's going to stay consistent is that we got a chance. If you're awake, you have a chance. Let's do the best we can with that chance. Let's get out there. Let's live our lives to the fullest. Let's social distance. Let's mask up. Let's glove up. Let's love up. But don't take your eye off the prize. Don't allow these politicians to sneak around the back of us with our fears and push all those little buttons in us that say, be afraid, be very afraid. And stop listening to Donald Trump when he says the Democrats aren't voting for this, the Democrats aren't doing that. The fucking Democrats, they have the power in the House, but there's some fucking Republicans in there too. The Democrats have very little power in the Senate. There's fucking Republicans in there too. This us versus them is some bullshit. For all of you out there who believe you don't count, you don't matter, you do. You really do. Especially to us here at Politicking Our Way. Let's get it right, folks. Let's understand what's really going on. Let's understand that we in it to win it. If you're not with me, don't mean you're against me. It really don't. It just means you're not with me. And I'm okay with that. But are you with yourselves? Are you with your families? Are you taking this time to really be productive and reconnect? Crazy times, man. But it's not the end of days. It's not. It's not the end of days. Days been ending since I've been born. It's the end of days. Every catastrophe, it's the end of days. God damn it, when is the days going to end? I don't know. But we've seen hard times, ladies and gentlemen, especially people of color. We've seen hard times. And this shit ain't it. This ain't it. Think about what our folks went through for 400 years when they was told when to go outside, where to go outside, what to do when they got outside. Work from sun up to sun down. Okay? Think about all those types of things and then look at your current existence and see how irrelevant that shit is. And for those who don't have slavery in your background, just think about the times as a child when it was a good thing to be inside with a book, watching cartoons or whatever you did with your family. Being connected to people is a great thing. But now we got to look at all the external parts of this whole coronavirus situation. What do we do next? I tell you what we do now. We take care of ourselves and those around us. That's what we do now. We masked up, we glove up, but most importantly, we love up. We can't replace any of that without love. So from me to you at Politicking Our Way, I just want to say, man, be safe out there. If you got to go out, take care of yourself. It's just a little inconvenience. Yeah, you don't look as fly with the mask on. You might look a little crazy with the gloves on. Your hairdo ain't done and all that. But be like me, put a fucking hat on. Still look good. Politicking Our Way. We telling you, man, don't let your fears get the best of you. Stick to the science and the facts. Stay away from them theories, them conspiracy pushers. Let all that shit go. If it ain't factful, it ain't real. They always told me if it ain't written down, it ain't happening. So stop listening and investigate. If you're afraid, share that fear with someone else. Don't hold it in. Let's disperse those fears by communicating. Let's get the facts out there. Okay, it came from China, but damn it, it wasn't made in the fucking lab. Okay? It wasn't designed for world dominance. It's not a capitalistic ploy. The government didn't do this to hold us incarcerated in our homes to control us. It ain't done by 5G. None of those things are truly what's happening. What's happening is that the White House is now trying to spin it against your fears because they need your vote. They need anarchy. They need you to go against the political establishment. Okay? The ones that they ain't funded. They pushing everything down to the states. The states can't do this shit. We pay federal tax dollars every fucking day. So we can rely on our federal government to help us out in times like this. Why are we fighting over our own money? They didn't give you a fucking stimulus check. They just gave you back some shit you've been giving to them. Understand that. That's your money. That ain't theirs. Stop acting like they did you a fucking favor. Come on, man. Face the facts. Face the facts. The one true thing that I want to leave you with today is that if we don't replace that motherfucker at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, coronavirus is going to be the least of our fucking worries. And for all of you guys that's out here pushing these conspiracy theories, stop that dumb shit. And for all of you reopen the government type Second Amendment trash talkers, I want you to take your gun and go out there and shoot Corona. See how that shit works for you. For all of you out there talking about let's reopen the government, let's reopen, go back to work and all that, I want y'all to do me two favors. First, I want you to sign a waiver that says, if I get this shit, don't treat me. And secondly, I don't want to see you with no PPE equipment on your ass. Don't wear no mask, don't wear no gloves, roll around with your windows down, coughing on each other. Don't get, all that social distancing is out. If you so much worried about money and that's your own physical health, then damn it, don't make me and my government and my cash dollars responsible for your recovery. Open it up. Go on out there, party, do your thing, but not on my dime. If the science says it's time to open, we got proper testing, medical facilities are ready, we got some type of remedy or at least a plan to handle those that are infected, then by all means, open everything up. Send the kids back to school. God damn it, I know you tired of having them little suckers at home anyway. Okay? Send them back to school. Let me go back to the job that I really don't fucking care for. But pay me my salary that I never think is enough. Give me the benefits that don't cover half of the shit I need. Do all of those things for me after the science says that we're ready to get back to work. I miss getting haircuts. I miss my fellas at the barber shop. But I got friends that I've lost to COVID-19. I got friends that are suffering in the hospital right now. And I would like to return all of them to life and to health and never get my hair cut again. How about that? And it's called COVID-19 because it is a coronavirus. Coronaviruses, by the way, have been around for a long time. But this particular strand was discovered in 2019. It is not the 19th strand of COVID. Come on, folk. Find out. Read a little bit. Read a little bit. And be careful what you read on the internet. Consider the source. Consider the source. Make sure it is a reputable source of your information. Because the idiot running around with idiot documents just makes all of us idiots. Okay? My good people? Remember, voting is coming. We got to get rid of this clown at 1600. We got to get rid of all those state clowns that are holding us back and putting our lives in jeopardy. The guys down in Texas, the guys down in Georgia, and all these other states that want to open up without a fucking plan on your health. You might want to consider moving the fuck up out of there, because they don't give a shit about you. They care about almighty dollar, the greenback. That's all they care about. I'm going to tell you this, and we're going to close Politicking Our Way this way. I care about you. I love you. And guess what? It ain't a damn thing you can do about it. It's Nate Jenkins, Politicking Our Way. Next time. Peace.